Hi. When I read that an introduction speech was due, I instantly became nervous. I thought to myself, how in the world am I going to seem interesting to my classmates when, quite frankly, I've never traveled anywhere exciting. I don't have any extreme hobbies, so that just kind of leaves me with getting a little personal. So, over the next few minutes, I would just like to share with you a little bit about my saving grace. My name is Mary Beth Bigham, and I'm 29 years old. I'm married to Raphael, who we all know as Rock, and we've been together for 13 years, and we've been married for the past 8. I grew up in a very small town of Ashford, Alabama, a population of about 2,000 people. And when you grow up in a small town, you're very limited on your activities. And I happen to choose sports Monday through Friday, partying on the weekend. Partying on the weekend led to some pretty poor decisions on my part. When I was 17 years old, I had to tell Raphael when he was home one weekend that we would be expecting our first child. Channing was born on March the 15th, 2004. Graduated that year with a 3-month-old. And as bad as that situation may seem, it was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me, considering the path that I was on. The situation could have been a lot worse. After graduation, I got a job, I moved out, I started to do things right, have my own little family. Rock had moved from UAB to Troy to be closer to us but still attend school. With me working, having a little extra money, being on my own, I guess you could say my partying ways caught up with me. I was able to go out to the clubs. I was able to attend parties. I was able to do what I wanted to do. That caught up with me. In April of 2005, I was again letting Raphael know we would be expecting our second child. And Caden was born on December the 10th, 2005. Shortly after Caden was born, I suffered from pretty bad postpartum depression and was just prescribed medication. Not being warned of the effects that mixing medication and alcohol would have, I really became comfortable with the combination of those. And in early of 2006, I think partly because of that, I was terminated from my job. Being terminated from my job in a small town, it was hard for me to get employment again. And I basically felt like there was no hope. So Raphael was out of school at that point, and we just decided that it was best to go to Jacksonville and just try something new. Try to see if there was a better opportunity for us there. We moved to Jacksonville, but that was short-lived. Those parting ways would catch up again. We moved home in early of 2007, and by June 2007, you guessed it, I was sitting him down, telling him we were pregnant again. Braylon was born on March the 12th, 2008. By this time, we had moved back. We were both employed, had been employed for some time, and really had been blessed ever since we moved back home. So that's just a little bit about my boys and how awesome they are. I could sit here all day and give you a speech on just truly how awesome I think that they are. But I'll leave you with this. Oftentimes I hear people say things along the line of, I don't know what I would do without my children. But I can honestly say that without my boys, I do not think that I would be here today. Considering that throughout each pregnancy I was on a path of self-destruction, my boys truly are my saving grace. So thank you for listening.